All right, so welcome back. This is week 4, part 2 of the Transcends Network Marketing 910 class. Today we're going to be talking about individual mastermind meetings. Okay, so up to this point, you've been working on your 30-day success outline. You're doing certain things in a certain way. You're getting ready for this event. I want to talk a little bit about these individual mastermind meetings. Hopefully your upline or your mentor has at least had one of these with you, probably more if they've been doing the system correctly. But I want to talk about kind of what they are, because now you're going to, as you start to sign people up at your event, now you're going to have people you're going to be responsible for. And at some point you're going to fully take over and mentor those. Your upline might help you mentor them at first and help get them going, help you get them going, but eventually you're going to take over and you're going to be doing your own individual mastermind meetings with everyone you've personally signed up. And these happen on a monthly basis, okay? So you're going to be having your weekly group mastermind meetings, but you're also going to once a month meet with those people and have an individual mastermind meeting with them, okay? And so this one-on-one thing, this is an opportunity. So when you're doing your weekly meetings, they're going to stay really positive. You're going to keep the energy high. You're going to be focusing on all the good things that are happening. The one-on-ones is more of an opportunity to address individual concerns with those people. Okay, and so if one person is having a hard time and struggling, this is an opportunity for you to really get with them, work with them, talk with them, resolve concerns, identify what they're struggling with, how you can help. Okay, you can do it online, like a Zoom meeting or something, or a Join Me meeting, whatever version you like to use. You can use, you can call them up, you can meet at a location, have an office visit type of thing if you have an office, or at your house if you want. But it's really just to resolve individual concerns. Where are they struggling?
You went over this last week.
Kind of.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
We're going to go over it more deep this time.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I repeat the information over and over because we have to hear it multiple times to really understand how it works, okay? So we're going to keep it professional. You're going to avoid the one-on-ones with the opposite sex. We don't want, again, you want to keep that professional, not let friendships and work relationships grow into something more than just that. So you're going to review over their goals. They should have some individual goals, and in the journal there's a place for them to keep their goals down. One of the goals they should be working on right now in the 910 class is getting those at least 2 people to sign up in the first 30 days, so that duplicating system is working and you're doubling every month. Your downline doubles every month. Your downline doubles, and that's really important. So that should be one of the goals they're working on. You're going to help them identify any next steps. So if they're in the 910 class, what's the next step they need to be working on? Are they learning about the product? Are they learning about the business? Are they identifying where they're going to hold their event, whether it's their house or if they're going to rent a conference room somewhere, or if they have an office they're going to hold that, when they're going to hold it? What are those next steps that you can help them work through? And these are things that you're doing right now if you're in the 910 class, and these are things that your mentor should be helping you work through right now so you can do all these appropriately. But these are things you're going to be doing with the people you sign up. You're also going to be there just to support them, motivate and encourage them, because running a business can be hard, and there's good times and bad times, and having a mentor there to help you work through the bad times is really important. And so that's really the purpose of these individual mastermind meetings. Okay, now when someone first signs up, there's specific things you want to do, and your business may have some type of a startup packet or something to do, okay? And if you like that version, run with it. If it works, run with it, okay? But this is what I suggest you do. As soon as you sign someone up, within 24 hours, you want to have a mastermind meeting with them, where you're going to sit down with them. You're going to lay out the 30-day success outline, okay? So in the journals, in the first part of the journal, there's a 30-day success outline, and you're going to help them plan out the next 30 days. Day 1, they're going to watch this video. Day 2, they're going to watch this video. Day 3, they're going to watch this video, and maybe there's multiple videos. On the thing in the journal, there's like, I think you can do up to there's 3 blanks, so you can do 3 assignments a day. It depends on how fast they want to do this. Do they want to do it in 30 days? Do they want to do it in 10 days? Do they want to do it in 60 days? Do they want to do it in 90 days? How fast do they want to succeed? This is just a 30-day version. You can customize it to fit however fast they want to do it. How much time are they willing to invest? How many videos are there to watch? They need to be able to understand the product and explain the product really well. How many videos do they need to watch to do that? And And as you're putting these together, hopefully your mentor has given you a list of videos to do. In the first 7 days when you signed up, you should have watched these videos. Okay? And these videos are going to teach you about the product and teach you how to explain the product. And so you're going to sit down with them and just fill out the next 30 days. You're going to do this on this day, you're going to do on this day. Okay? And I actually have a copy here. And so in the journal, there's like day one, what's the date? Monday, January 5th or whatever, right? Time between, I committed 2 hours a day. So between hours of 7 and 9, I'm going to watch this video, I'm going to watch this video, I'm going to watch this video. And then I'm going to call my mentor, or my mentor's going to call me, and we're going to talk about what I just watched on these videos. And my mentor's going to answer questions for me, or as you're the mentor, you're going to be answering questions for people. So once you sign someone up, you're going to meet with them within 24 hours. You're going to lay out this 30-day thing. You're going to have assignments. You're going to give them assignments to do, so they're doing something. You're going to follow up with them. If the assignment is on date, the next day they're going to watch 2 videos. What time are they going to watch those videos? Then you're going to call them and say, did you watch the videos? Do you have any questions? Can you tell me what you learned in the videos? Have them teach you what they just learned in the videos to make sure they understand the product, make sure they understand the compensation plan. The parts they don't understand, you're going to clarify and explain and help them. Okay, if you can't teach it, you don't know it well enough yet. And so they've got to know it well enough they can teach and explain it. And by them explaining to you what they just learned, it's helping their brain take what they learned, process it, make sense, and put it into long-term memory. So then they can turn around and teach it again. If they just watch the video, what's the chances of them remembering it? Not much, right? But if they know that when they're done with that video, they got to tell you what they just watched and learned, their brain's going to hold on to that information more because it's more important to them. Okay, and that's the purpose of the follow-up after they watch the video. And then there's going to be 30 days you can do that. Okay, have the links there. Don't make them go find the links to the video. Have a list that you can hand them. Here's the videos and here's the links. You can email it to them. You can text it to them, so they just click on the link. It goes right to the video. One of those things, if you remember, day 1 through 7 is learning to figure out where these videos are, learning your website, learning your back office, learning how all this stuff works, learning how to sign people up. Those should be in those assignments.
How to get paid.
How to get paid. How to make money, right? Everyone wants to make money, right? So all that stuff in this first 30 days, they should be watching videos and you should be talking to them about what to do, right? So this is going to be a little bit intense for you because for the first 30 days, you might be talking to this person every single day as you sign someone up. Yeah. Okay? Now, if they don't want to do 30 days because maybe they committed to work 3 days a week, okay? And so on here, day 1, they're going to spend 2 hours. Day 2, they're just too busy, so they can't do anything. Day 3, they can give another hour. Day 4, they can give 2 more hours. Day 5, nothing. Day 6, right? You're going to fill it out and let them decide which days can they dedicate to do something and how many hours can they dedicate to do that on those days, and you're going to help them customize that. But they have to have a plan, because if they don't have a time to do it, they most likely won't do it because tomorrow never comes.
Is this on the...
That's in the journal.
Oh, it's going to be in the journal itself.
It's in the journal.
Versus
Yeah.
downloading or something. Okay.
Yeah. And I would suggest having a couple extra journals on hand. So as soon as someone signs up, they don't have to wait 3 or 4, 7 or 8 days from Amazon to get their journal. If you just have a couple extra on hand, then you can say, okay, at the first mastermind meeting, you say, here's your journal. Okay, we're going to order another one and you're going to pay for it, but you're going to ship it to my address. Right? Or if you want to give them away for free, you can just buy the journals and give them to your people that sign up for free. Because again, you're not just letting anyone sign up. These people are committed. These people fit that criteria you're looking for, that you want in your downline. And so you can do either way. You can either give them a copy, or you can give them a copy and then have them pay you cash for it, and you can go order up another one, or you can have them buy one and have it shipped to your address so you get reimbursed for it. However you want to do it, you can do it, okay? But make sure you have a list of videos, and you can ask your upline. Hopefully your upline has already given you those videos to watch, and so you can use that same list. If you're the first person doing this and your upline hasn't done Transcend, you may have to come up with your own list of videos and go look and see which videos work best, which ones explain the product best, which ones explain the compensation plan best. You're going to help them register for Transcend 90-10 class, because that's what's going to help them. It's going to do this duplicating system, right? They're going to do this, 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 and they're going to get their 2 people or more in 30 days just like you did.
9-10 class.
Sorry, 9-10 class. I said 90-10, didn't I? In the 9-10 class. I've been saying 10-10 and 20-10 for so long, I just say 90-10. All right, so yeah, in the 9-10 class. And so you're gonna help them get registered for that, show them how that works, show where the links are, how to work and get to their videos to watch, and so they can start doing this. Make sense? So this is that kind of startup kind of system. If your business has a startup plan and you really like that one, you can use that one too. But this is just a suggested one for this. And this system is gonna help them identify and really duplicate those results. You want your results to be duplicated to where everyone's doubling or more every 30 days. Otherwise, your downline is going to die off. And if you've been in network marketing before, you've seen that, where you build your downline and then it dies off because it's not duplicated. The results have to duplicate or it will die off, because people get tired of investing money into a product and not getting anything back from it. So, all right. So here's an example, and this is what it looks like in the journal. So day 1, Monday, June 1st, from 5 to 7 p.m., I'm going to watch Transcend's Network Marketing Academy 9-10 intro video. Okay, and so you're going to have to give that assignment to watch that video. Also on day 1, they're going to watch a video about a product. So you can list a specific product or a video about that explains the product that you want them to watch. What video is that? Make sure there's a link there. Assignment number 3 is you're going to call your upline, or call me, right, my upline, and we're going to discuss these 2 videos. And so when I call you or you call me, I want you to tell me what you learned in this video and what you learned in this video, okay? And so that gives that accountability, and their brain knows that they're going to have to repeat it, so the brain holds on to the information better, so they can turn around and tell you. Day 2, right, and maybe day 2, it's going to be blank because they don't have time. They committed 3 days or 2 days a week or 1 day a week, and so you're just going to fill this out to help them, whatever that needs to be, okay? And day 2, see, this is Monday, Tuesday. Day 2 may be Wednesday, too. So if you want this, because there's 30 days, and so if there's, however you want to lay this out, you can use it and customize it. I just gave you room to do however you want to. But then you're going to watch this video, you're going to watch this video, then you're going to call me and we're going to talk about it, okay? Or you're going to go look at this part of the website and you're going to go learn how to sign someone up, then you're going to call me, you're going to tell me how to sign someone up. Does it make sense? So all the assignments you've given, so the first days 1 through 7 is learn about the video or learn about your product, learn about how to sign people up. Those should be in the first 7 days. They're going to be learning those things, doing those things, so they can effectively teach, talk about the product. When you get into week 2, right, then we're talking about perfect profile downlines. Week 3, we're talking about your 30-second elevator pitch, right? All those assignments in Transcend will coordinate with what you're putting in these 30 days assignments.
Do you think it would be good on the assignment 3 to have a specific time to talk every day? So at 9 o'clock every day we talk. Oh, sorry.
So
but
between,
that says what they were going to do.
they're going to watch these videos between 5 and 7, and they're going to call you either at 7 or at 6:30 to talk about it, right? Depends on how long this video is, depends on how long this video is. When they're done with those, between this time, because they committed 2 hours a day. So in that 2 hours, they've got to watch the videos and call you before 7.
Okay, so that's included in that time frame.
Yeah. So if this video is 30 minutes and this video is 30 minutes, they're going to call you at 6. And between 6 and 7, you're going to talk about the videos. Okay? And make sure you put this in your calendar so you don't forget that they're calling you, and if they don't call you, you call them. Okay? And it's in your calendar so you know to call them at 6. Don't go beyond 7 though. Okay? Because they agreed to do 2 hours. Don't make them do 2.5 hours that day. Stick to the commitment. So end at 7.
Call them a half hour before the time finishes?
Depends. If these videos are 15 minutes each, you can call them at 5:30 and talk to them.
Okay.
So it just depends on how much your assignments you give them and how much time you want to talk about them.
If you call them, does that take away from their commitment?
Possibly.
I mean, if you're trying to figure out whether they're going to run with you or not,
Yep.
They should call you.
they should call me.
Yep.
And if they don't call me, is that an indication that maybe
They're not committed.
they're on the hobby group?
Possibly. But if you have to call them every single day,
Then
I would
you're
stop
right.
calling.
But maybe once in a while.
Once in a while you may have to call because they forgot or they got busy, right?
And it says
But
on there, call your mentor.
When you, yeah, and I would write in their assignment, call me or call Trevor, call when you're done watching videos, right? And again, if you call them, that's showing them that you're serious and you're going to check up on them. But if it turns into you're always calling them and they're not calling you, then what should you have a sit-down meeting with and say, hey, you're supposed to be calling me and you're not. Are you committed or not? I'm done calling you.
Yeah.
I'm serious about this, are you? Right? And you may have that conversation with them in a nice, tactful way. Sometimes I'm not very tactful and nice about it. But, just lay it out for them and say, look, you're supposed to be calling me, but, and I wouldn't call, if you say, call me at 6, don't call them at 6. Give them 15, 20 minutes to call, and if they haven't called you by 6:20, then you call them and say, hey, I've been sitting around for 20 minutes on my butt waiting for you to call. You just wasted 20 minutes of my time. Right? Let them know that you're ready for them at 6, but you better be ready for them at 6 if you say that. Because if the next day they call you at 6 and you're like, oh, sorry, I'm just really busy, something came up, and can I call you back in 20 minutes? Now you're asking them to sit around on their butt and wait for you to call them. Okay? Stick to the schedule. Commit, and follow through. Do what you say and don't say something you're not willing to do. Make it a priority. If a customer walked in, if you owned a store and a customer walked in and you're like, oh, just give me a couple minutes, I got to finish up this Tetris game. Are they going to walk out of the store?
Yep.
You better bet they will, right? Same thing. This is your business. Keep it professional. Stick to the plan. Follow the schedules. Don't make them wait for you, and you should not be waiting for them. It's a business. Treat it like one. Okay. Any questions with this? Make sense? Okay. So you want to help them fill this out, this 30-day thing. So they're duplicating the system. They're doing what you did to get your people, and they're going to do the same thing.
Is that in the journal?
Yes,
Is that just
this will be in the journal. I just copied and pasted this out of the journal so you can kind of see what it looks like and how to fill it out. Okay. So make sure you give a date, what day they're going to do it, what time they're going to do it, and what they're going to do, and when they're going to call up and talk to you. Okay. Again, if you have 100 people in your downline, can you do this?
No, you can't.
You can't do it, right? That's why you want 10 or 20 people. Do you want to sign up 10 people in one day?
No.
That's why you might.
Yeah, I do.
That's why
Can you
might-
do this if you do that?
Do it in a Zoom call with everyone? No.
Right?
No.
So again, you're looking to get enough people you can personally mentor. The first 30 days when you sign someone up might be a little bit time consuming on your part, but you want them to succeed. And if you get more people, you may be able to do this in a Zoom meeting and hit 3 or 4 people at the same time. Okay? It depends on how personal you want to be. It's network marketing. A lot of people like network marketing because you have someone there helping you, holding your hand, and that's what kind of went away a few years ago. Well, a long time ago. People stopped holding hands. People stopped helping, and they're just, watch this video. Like, technology's been great, but we've lost some of that connection in network marketing that used to be there years and years ago when it was more network marketing. So, and that's why they keep changing the name. Now you're a distributor. You're not network marketing, you're distributing. You're just signing up. Anyway, but yeah, just do whatever you need to do, but figure this out, but recognize that there's going to be some time investment on your part, and do you have that time? You committed to put forth so many hours towards your business every week. This may fill it. Does that make sense? Okay. But help them, make sure they're aware of when your weekly mastermind meetings are, because you want them attending a mastermind meeting every week, right? You can also, in that first 30 days, one of those assignments is we're going to do another mastermind meeting. You're kind of doing that already every day where you're talking to them and following up with them on that. And so you may not do another mastermind meeting that month, but then the next month you're going to want to make sure you get a mastermind meeting with them. Where you're being one-on-one with them, talking to them and resolving any concerns and issues they have about that. You're going to want to make sure you can attend their event, right? You just signed them up. You want to make sure you're going to be there at their event to support them. Mm-hmm. Also to clarify anything, they may ask you to tell you your story and why you're in doing the product and doing that type of stuff. So work with them and look at your schedule, look at their schedule to find that event, right? We're going to plan an event at this time, but get them going, get them committed to a certain amount of time and certain days they're going to spend each week working their business, because it's a business. Help them get that 30-day to success outline, 15-day if they want to go faster, 60-day if they want to go slower, whatever. Make sense? Okay. So application. You want to make a list of all the videos, okay? Make sure you have that list ready to go before you start signing people up. because you can't give them the list of videos if you don't know which videos you want them to watch. So make sure you have a list of videos about the product. Make sure you have a list of videos about the compensation plan. Got the list, right? And then make sure you understand Transcend's 30-day success outline, right? So when you have that mastermind meeting with them, you can explain and help them line out that 30-day that 30-day success plan, so they know when they're going to have their event, what they need to do up to that point, and you can help them customize to fit that situation. For example, in week 4, part 1, we talked about sending out invitations. Okay, you may find out that in your region or the people you deal with or your specific product, maybe you need to talk to them on the phone and send out an invitation. Maybe you need to message them after the invitation. Maybe you're going to help them customize to do what works best for your product, your industry, and what you're doing. But this is just kind of an outline to help you follow. But your job as a mentor is to help them duplicate the system in what works. Make sense? Okay. So these are the things you can do. And so this is that first, your monthly individual mastermind meetings, and then that first initial sign-up mastermind meeting you're going to have with them to get them moving in the right direction to succeed. All right. Okay, well that's the 9-10 class. So you get the first 4 weeks of the 10-10 class for free too. So if you haven't registered for that already, register for that one and start enjoying that one. That one's a lot more in depth. There's a lot more going on. We're focusing on universal laws. We're talking about personal limiting laws and how to change those. You're giving a list of laws to change every week. You're learning how to identify your own limiting laws. You're going to learn how to create a really powerful downline in there, and then how to mentor that downline. So.